You're about to receive the kind of acknowledgement and reward you never thought possible, something so tailor-made for you that it could only have come from a higher source. Right now, as you read these words, a powerful shift is unfolding behind the scenes of your life. Imagine every sacrifice you've made, every tear you've cried, every obstacle you've overcome. None of it has gone unnoticed. Whether you've been quietly putting in the hours at a thankless job, caring for loved ones who never fully thanked you, or pouring your soul into a passion that seemed to yield slow results, know this. Your efforts have been seen, and they're about to be rewarded in an almost unbelievable way. Before you dive in, do something simple but potent. Hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with 77 below. This sends a clear signal to the universe that you're ready to claim the gift that's been earmarked for you all along. Then leave another comment saying, ready for what's next. That little act, infused with genuine intent, can shift the energy around you in unimaginable ways, putting you on a direct collision course with the blessing that's careening your way. Stay with us because by the time you finish this journey, you'll see how every stumbling block in your path was a stepping stone, and how all that work you've done is culminating in an opportunity you never saw coming. This isn't about blind luck or random chance. This is personal, purposeful, and coming straight from a realm that's had its eye on you for far too long. The question is, are you truly prepared to embrace what's about to land in your lap? Let's find out. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are unique, and so is the reward that awaits you. Imagine a gift wrapped in the perfect paper with every detail catered to your needs, desires, and aspirations. This is how your reward will be, designed specifically for you, shaped by your experiences, your struggles, and your soul's deepest desires. Every step you've taken, every sacrifice you've made, has been laying the foundation for this reward. While it may seem distant at times, remember that what's coming is not a generic blessing, but one that fits you as perfectly as your own heartbeat. It's easy to get caught up in the waiting and the frustration, but in reality, the universe is preparing something extraordinary just for you. Sometimes it takes time for the right opportunities to unfold. Be patient and trust that the reward coming your way is worth everything, every moment of anticipation. When it arrives, it will feel like the universe finally understands who you truly are, your struggles, your strengths, and your heart. Change is not always dramatic or loud. It's often subtle, creeping into your life in quiet, unexpected ways. You may not realize it, but a profound shift is already unfolding within you. It's happening in the spaces between your thoughts, in the moments when you're alone with your heart. This shift is not something that you force. It's a transformation that occurs naturally when you stay true to your path, when you continue moving forward despite the obstacles. This shift is the culmination of your perseverance, your sacrifices, and your unwavering commitment to what you believe in. It's often invisible to the naked eye, but if you look closely, you'll begin to see the changes in your actions, your mindset, and the opportunities that are suddenly opening up. Trust the process and know that everything you've done so far has led you to this moment. The shift is real, and it's bringing you closer to the life you were meant to live. As you embrace this transformation, let go of any fear or doubt. The universe is aligning everything perfectly, and though you may not see it now, this shift is the key to unlocking your next level of success, peace, and joy. Success doesn't come easily or quickly. It is the product of unrelenting perseverance, the ability to keep moving forward even when the road is tough and when every part of you wants to give up. Perseverance is not just a trait. It's a force that carries you through the darkest of times. It's the silent strength that pushes you to take one more step, to rise after every fall, and to keep your eyes on the horizon when everything seems uncertain. The truth is that success is often born from a place of struggle. The victories you see in others are the result of hours, months, and even years of unseen effort. What sets successful people apart is their willingness to persist even when the rewards aren't immediately visible. Perseverance is the fuel that transforms ordinary efforts into extraordinary outcomes. If you find yourself weary, remember this. Every moment of perseverance is an investment in your future. Keep going, even when you don't feel like it. Your success is waiting for you, and it will arrive when you least expect it, after you've shown the world your true resilience. Success isn't always loud. In fact, some of the most significant victories happen quietly, without applause or recognition. It's the small wins, the times when you chose peace over anger, patience over frustration, or kindness over indifference. These quiet victories are often overlooked, but they are the foundation on which great success is built. As you journey through life, take a moment to acknowledge these small triumphs. They are just as important as the larger victories, if not more so. It's in these moments of quiet strength that your true character is revealed. And over time, these subtle shifts will accumulate and lead to the big changes you're hoping for. Never underestimate the power of the quiet victories. They are proof of your growth, your resilience, and your ability to overcome. They may not be celebrated by the world, but they are deeply cherished by your soul and the universe itself. Every challenge you've faced, every tear you've shed, has brought you to where you are today. The struggles you've endured are not a sign of weakness. They are proof of your strength, your courage, and your determination to rise above. It's time to honor these struggles, not with shame or regret, but with gratitude. They are the lessons that shaped you, the experiences that molded your character, and the stepping stones that led you toward greater wisdom. Your triumphs, both big and small, are a reflection of your resilience. Celebrate them. Honor them. The world may not always recognize your efforts, but you know the truth. You have fought hard, and you have grown through every challenge. Your journey is a testament to your spirit, and each triumph, no matter how quiet, deserves recognition. When you honor your past struggles and triumphs, you allow yourself to step into the next phase of your life with pride and strength. You carry forward the lessons you've learned, knowing that you are more than capable of facing whatever comes next. Perseverance is not just a human trait, it's a divine attribute, a gift that aligns you with the higher powers guiding your journey. When you persevere, you are tapping into a wellspring of divine strength that transcends your own limitations. It's through perseverance that you align with the flow of the universe, trusting that every effort, no matter how small, is part of a divine plan. Your ability to persevere, even when the odds seem stacked against you, is a reflection of the divine spark within you. It's this spark that lights the way through the darkness, reminding you that you are never truly alone. When you feel like giving up, remember that perseverance is not just a personal choice. It's the very essence of your connection to the divine. Embrace perseverance as part of your spiritual journey. Know that every step forward, no matter how difficult, is part of a greater purpose that is unfolding in your life. Resilience is the gift that keeps on giving. It's the ability to bounce back after every setback, to rise from the ashes stronger than before, and to continue moving forward no matter what life throws your way. This gift is not given to you. It is cultivated through your experiences, through every trial, every moment of doubt, and every victory you achieve. When you cultivate resilience, you're not just building mental strength, you're building an unshakable foundation for your future. You develop an inner strength that can weather any storm, an unwavering belief that you can handle whatever life brings your way. This resilience will carry you through the tough times, and it will propel you toward your greatest successes. Remember, resilience is not about never falling. It's about always getting back up. It's about trusting in your ability to rise, no matter how many times you're knocked down. The more resilient you become, the more unstoppable you will feel. Sacrifice is often seen as something we do reluctantly, something we give up with a heavy heart. But when viewed through a spiritual lens, sacrifice becomes sacred. It's the act of offering something valuable with the understanding that it will lead to something greater. When you sacrifice, you are aligning yourself with a higher purpose, trusting that your efforts will create space for blessings to enter your life. This sacred form of sacrifice is not about losing, it's about creating. It's about making room for the abundance that the universe is ready to send your way. Whether it's your time, energy, or material possessions, when you sacrifice for a higher purpose, you tap into a deeper power that transcends the material world. Honor your sacrifices, for they are not in vain. Every act of selflessness, every moment of letting go, brings you closer to the divine rewards that await you. In time, you will see how these sacrifices were the very key to unlocking your future. There's a profound transformation that occurs when you give up something meaningful for a higher purpose. Whether it's a personal comfort, a material possession, or a piece of your ego, letting go creates space for new growth. It's in these moments of surrender that you begin to tap into a deeper sense of purpose, one that aligns you with the universe's grand design. When you give up something for a higher purpose, you are not losing, you are gaining something far greater. The act of sacrifice refines your character, strengthens your resolve, and brings you closer to the divine plan that has been laid out for you. It's through this process of letting go that you allow yourself to receive what is truly meant for you. Embrace the power of giving up for a higher purpose. Trust that in these moments of surrender, you are making way for the life-changing blessings that are waiting for you. It's time to reframe the idea of sacrifice. Instead of seeing it as a loss, see it as an act of empowerment. When you sacrifice, you are choosing growth over comfort, the future over the present moment. You are making a conscious decision to let go of something that no longer serves you so that you can make room for something far better. Sacrifice is not about what you give up. It's about what you gain. When you let go of the old, you create space for the new, whether it's a bad habit, a toxic relationship, or a limiting belief. Every sacrifice is a step toward your highest potential. This shift in perspective will empower you to embrace sacrifice not as a burden, but as a gift. Every time you choose something greater over something smaller, you are stepping into your power. Sacrifice is the clearing of the path. It is the act of removing what is no longer needed so that something greater can come into your life. Just as a gardener prunes a plant to make room for new growth, sacrifice clears away the old to create space for new opportunities, blessings, and experiences. It may not be easy, and at times it may feel like you're losing something precious, but trust that this is a necessary part of the process. The universe has a way of aligning everything perfectly, and when you make space, you make room for the blessings that are waiting to come to you. Sacrifice precedes blessing because it's through sacrifice that you learn to appreciate the greater gifts that lie ahead. When you let go, you make room for the divine rewards that are about to enter your life. Every good deed, no matter how small, creates a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate reach. When you help someone in need, when you offer a kind word, or when you act with integrity, you set off a chain reaction of positivity that touches more lives than you'll ever know. These small acts of goodness are seeds planted in the universe, and they have the power to grow into something far greater. The energy you put into the world comes back to you, sometimes in unexpected ways. Each good deed adds to the collective well-being of the world, and in return, you attract the blessings and opportunities you've earned. Remember that no act of kindness is ever wasted. Kindness has a way of echoing back to you. It's a universal law that the energy you give out into the world will eventually return to you, often in ways you least expect. When you act with compassion, generosity, and understanding, you create a ripple of kindness that circles back to you in the form of opportunities, rewards, and divine blessings. This is not a transaction. It's a flow of energy that sustains you as you move through life. Be mindful of the energy you put out into the world, for it will return to you, sometimes in the most unexpected forms. To attract the blessings that are meant for you, you must align yourself with higher frequencies. These frequencies are the vibrations of love, positivity, and gratitude. When you resonate with these energies, you open yourself to receive everything the universe has to offer, and it's about tuning into the right energy. When you live from a place of love, trust, and positivity, you align yourself with the flow of divine blessings. The universe is constantly sending signals and opportunities your way, but you must be in tune to receive them. Let go of negativity and embrace the higher frequencies. When you do, you will see how quickly blessings begin to unfold in your life. Every significant moment of growth in your life has likely come through struggle. It's in those moments of hardship that you are shaped into the person you are meant to become. The world often tells us to avoid pain, to seek comfort at all costs, but in reality, it is through discomfort that we experience the most profound transformations. Struggles are not obstacles. They are opportunities in disguise, pushing you to expand beyond your limits and challenge what you thought was possible. When faced with adversity, remember that it is not an end, but a beginning. Each struggle carries within it the potential to bring you closer to the truth of who you are. It's easy to resent challenges when they come, but they are the catalyst for the breakthroughs you've been seeking. When you embrace the struggle instead of running from it, you allow yourself to grow into the best version of yourself. In the midst of pain and difficulty, it can be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But trust this, every step you take through the darkness is one step closer to the growth and transformation that awaits you. Even when you feel like you're stuck, remember that the path to your dreams is often carved through the very things that challenge you. Allow yourself to see the struggle as a gift, an invitation to stretch, to evolve, and to rise higher. The person you will become on the other side of this challenge will be stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the life you've always dreamed of. We often find ourselves frustrated with the pace at which life unfolds. We compare ourselves to others, wondering why their success seems to come so easily while we struggle. But there is a profound wisdom in trusting the timing of your life. Every moment, every experience is unfolding as it should, even if it doesn't align with your expectations. The universe works on its own timeline, and sometimes what you need most is simply patience. When you let go of the need for immediate results, you create space for the universe to surprise you. It's tempting to rush through life, especially when things feel uncertain. But real magic happens when you stop and trust that everything is happening exactly when it's meant to. Your path has been uniquely designed for you, and though you may not always understand it, it's moving towards something truly beautiful. It's easy to become discouraged when things don't happen as quickly as you want, but remember, every step you take is part of a bigger picture. Sometimes what you're waiting for requires you to evolve, to grow, or to become more aligned with the person you are meant to be. Trust that the universe is preparing the best for you. It's just waiting for the right moment to reveal it. Allow yourself the freedom to trust in divine timing. When you stop forcing things, you'll start to see how everything unfolds in perfect harmony. The things that are meant for you are on their way, and they are coming in the most extraordinary way possible. Sometimes we forget that our lives are ongoing masterpieces, constantly being painted with new experiences, challenges, and triumphs. Every day we are adding new strokes to our canvas, sometimes with joy and sometimes with pain. But every color, every texture contributes to the greater picture that is our life. Even the mistakes and the moments of doubt are part of the masterpiece that will eventually be revealed. You are not a finished product. You are a work in progress. And that's what makes you so beautiful. There's no need to rush or force the final outcome. Every experience you've had, every hardship, every moment of happiness adds a layer of depth to who you are becoming. It is the process of growth, the willingness to allow yourself to evolve, that creates the masterpiece of your life. Think of your life as a piece of art still being painted. Every day is an opportunity to add a new color, a new brushstroke. Don't rush to judge the work before it's finished. Often, the most incredible pieces of art take time, care, and patience. And so it is with your life. Trust the process. One day, when you look back at your life, you'll see the beauty in each moment, each chapter. You'll understand that the struggles and the triumphs were all necessary pieces of the artwork that is you. Trust in the masterpiece you are creating, for the final result will be more magnificent than you can imagine. In the rush of life, we often forget the power of silence. It is in silence that we reconnect with our inner selves, that we hear the whispers of our hearts and find the clarity we need to move forward. Silence is not an absence of noise. It is the presence of peace, the space where wisdom is born. When you allow yourself to sit in stillness, you give yourself permission to heal, reflect, and grow. It's easy to become distracted by the noise of the world, the opinions of others, the pressure to perform, the constant demand for our attention, but true strength comes from the ability to sit with ourselves, to find peace in the quiet moments, and to listen to the wisdom that resides within. In silence, you find your true voice. In silence, you are reminded of your purpose. Many times, the answers we seek don't come from external sources. They come from within, and it is only in silence that we can hear those answers clearly. Silence gives you the space to connect with your soul, to reflect on your journey, and to realign with your true path. The next time you find yourself in a moment of doubt or confusion, Seek out silence. Let go of the noise and allow yourself to simply be. In that silence, you will find the strength you need to move forward, renewed and re-energized for the next chapter of your life. One of the most courageous acts in life is the ability to let go. Letting go of what no longer serves you, whether it's a relationship, a habit, or an old belief system, takes immense strength. It requires you to trust that the things you release will make room for something greater, something more aligned with the person you are becoming. But letting go isn't always easy. It requires faith in the unknown and a willingness to step into uncertainty. Often we hold on to things out of fear, fear of change, fear of the unknown, or fear of being alone. But what we fail to realize is that when we hold on to things that no longer serve us, we are blocking the flow of new energy, new experiences, and new opportunities. Letting go is not an act of losing, it's an act of gaining. It's making space for growth, healing, and transformation. Think of life as a river. If you keep holding on to everything, the flow becomes stagnant. But when you let go, the current of life can carry you forward to new and greater things. You may not see what's ahead, but trust that the universe has already mapped out a beautiful path for you, one that requires release in order to move forward. Allow yourself to be brave enough to let go. Trust that what is meant for you will find its way to you, and what isn't will make space for the blessings and opportunities that are aligned with your true self. In a world that often values perfection, it's easy to forget that there is beauty in imperfection. Our flaws, our mistakes, and our scars are what make us unique. They are the marks of a life lived fully, a life that has faced challenges and grown stronger because of them. It's in our imperfections that our true beauty shines, for it is through struggle that we learn to appreciate the depth and complexity of our humanity. When you embrace your imperfections, you allow yourself to be real, to be authentic, and to experience true freedom. You no longer have to hide behind a mask or pretend to be someone you're not. In accepting yourself as you are, you invite others to do the same. Perfection is an illusion, but authenticity is a gift that connects us all. It's easy to become obsessed with fixing ourselves, with trying to meet the standards set by society or others. But in reality, it is our imperfections that make us whole. Each scar, each flaw, each mistake is part of the story that makes us who we are. Embrace them, for they are the very things that make you uniquely beautiful. When you stop chasing perfection, you open yourself to the beauty of who you truly are. Your imperfections are not something to be ashamed of. They are the marks of a life well lived, a story still unfolding. There's a quiet strength that comes from surrendering the need to control every aspect of our lives. In a world that prizes control and certainty, letting go can feel like an act of vulnerability. But in reality, it's the most empowering thing you can do. When you release the need to control the outcome, you open yourself up to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. You allow the universe to surprise you in the most beautiful ways. It's natural to want to control your circumstances, to shape your future with your own hands. But life has a way of unfolding in ways we can't always predict. When you surrender control, you stop fighting against the flow and start moving with it. You begin to trust that everything is happening for your highest good, even when you don't understand the why or the how. Letting go of control doesn't mean giving up. It means giving in to the flow of life. It's about trusting that there's a greater plan at work, one that may be far beyond what you can comprehend right now. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to simply allow life to unfold without trying to dictate every moment. Trust the process of life, release the need to control every outcome, and let the universe show you the incredible things that are waiting for you. When you do, you'll be amazed at how much more peaceful and fulfilling your life becomes. Forgiveness is not just for others, it's for you. Holding on to anger, resentment, or grudges only weighs you down. It keeps you anchored to the past, preventing you from moving forward. But when you choose forgiveness, you free yourself from the chains of negativity and allow space for peace, healing, and transformation. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing the actions that hurt you. It means releasing the hold that those actions have over your emotional state. It's an act of self-love, of taking back your power, and choosing to let go of the pain that no longer serves you. When you forgive, you reclaim your freedom, your peace, and your happiness. Forgiveness also allows you to release the burden of judgment. When you stop holding others' actions against them, you free yourself from carrying that weight. This doesn't mean you condone harmful behavior. It means you choose to move forward without letting the past dictate your present and future. Embrace the freedom of forgiveness. Let go of the anger and resentment that are holding you back. When you do, you'll experience a profound sense of peace and clarity that will allow you to step into a brighter, more empowered future. The present moment is all we truly have. Too often, we are either caught up in the regrets of the past or anxiously anticipating the future, missing the beauty of the present moment. But life unfolds in the here and now. The joy, the peace, the love. It all happens right now. When you learn to embrace the present moment, you unlock the full potential of your life. Living in the present means letting go of the weight of the past and the worry of the future. It means truly experiencing each moment as it comes, without judgment or expectation. When you focus on the present, you create a life filled with gratitude, awareness, and joy. You see the beauty in the small things, the warm sunshine, the sound of laughter, the quiet moments of peace. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain, but the present is a gift. It's the only moment we can truly control. When you embrace the present, you take full ownership of your life, your choices, and your experiences. You stop waiting for something better to come and realize that right now is exactly where you need to be. Live fully in the present moment. Let go of distractions, worries, and regrets. When you do, you'll discover a deeper sense of fulfillment and happiness in every moment you experience. The most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. Too often we look outside of ourselves for validation, for love, and for acceptance. But true healing begins when you learn to love yourself unconditionally. Self-love is not about arrogance or narcissism. It's about recognizing your worth, treating yourself with kindness, and nurturing your own well-being. When you love yourself, you create a foundation of peace and acceptance that no external circumstance can shake. Self-love empowers you to set boundaries, make choices that align with your values, and step into your true power. It's the most radical act of self-respect you can offer yourself. Start by showing yourself the same compassion you would show to a loved one. Speak to yourself with kindness. Embrace your flaws and celebrate your strengths. When you cultivate self-love, you begin to heal from the inside out. It's the first step toward creating a life that is fulfilling, joyful, and aligned with your highest purpose. Remember, you are worthy of love, especially your own. Give yourself the gift of self-love and watch how it transforms every aspect of your life. Belief in yourself is the key that unlocks the door to endless possibilities. Without belief, even the greatest talents and dreams will remain dormant, unfulfilled. When you believe in your own potential, you begin to see the world in a different light. You no longer feel constrained by doubt or fear of failure because you know deep within that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Belief is the foundation that transforms aspirations into reality. It's not always easy to believe in yourself, especially when life presents challenges. You might encounter setbacks that make you question your abilities or people who don't see your vision. But the power of self-belief comes from within. It is about trusting your journey even when the path is unclear. When you believe in yourself, you stand firm in the face of uncertainty, knowing that each step, no matter how small, is progress. Self-belief isn't about thinking you're perfect or never facing doubt. It's about acknowledging your flaws while still trusting in your ability to overcome obstacles and keep moving forward. It's about having the courage to take risks, try new things, and learn from the experiences that shape you. Every time you believe in yourself, you reinforce your strength, and that belief becomes a powerful force that propels you toward your dreams. To cultivate belief, start with the simple act of affirming your worth. Remind yourself of your past successes, no matter how small they may seem. Use these reminders as fuel to keep going. Believe that you have the power to change your life and create the future you desire. The magic of believing in yourself will not only transform your life, but it will also inspire others to believe in themselves as well. Gratitude has the power to change everything. When you start to focus on what you're thankful for instead of what's lacking, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude opens your heart and mind to the beauty that already exists in your life. It allows you to see that no matter what your circumstances are, there is always something worth appreciating. This simple practice can create profound shifts in your emotional and mental state, transforming how you experience the world. The practice of gratitude is not just about saying thank you for the good things in your life. It's about recognizing the hidden blessings in even the most challenging situations. When you face difficulty, practicing gratitude helps you to find lessons, strength, and resilience in the struggle. It encourages you to look beyond the surface and see the bigger picture, understanding that every moment, every experience contributes to your personal growth. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. It allows you to appreciate the little things, the sound of laughter, the warmth of a hug, the beauty of nature. These seemingly small things add up to create a life filled with richness, love, and joy. By cultivating gratitude, you begin to notice more and more of the blessings that surround you, making each day feel more fulfilling. Make gratitude a daily practice. Start with simple things: your health, your home, your loved ones. Then expand it to appreciate your own strength, wisdom, and resilience. As you cultivate gratitude, you'll see your life begin to shift in beautiful and unexpected ways. You'll realize that the more you give thanks, the more your life becomes filled with blessings. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's not about having the perfect plan or the most talented team. It's about persistence. The willingness to keep going, even when things get tough, is the defining characteristic of those who achieve their dreams. Every successful person you admire has faced obstacles, failures, and moments of doubt. But what sets them apart is their ability to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. Persistence is more than just working hard. It's about maintaining a belief in yourself and your vision, even when it seems like progress is slow. It's about showing up every day, even when you're tired or discouraged. The road to success is rarely linear, and setbacks are inevitable. However, each setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. It is through the act of persisting that you develop the resilience necessary to push through adversity. The key to persistence is staying connected to your why. When you are clear about why you're pursuing your goals, it becomes easier to navigate the hard times. Your why is the anchor that keeps you grounded, even when the storm of challenges surrounds you. Each time you feel like giving up, remember why you started and let that drive you forward. Persistence also teaches you patience. It reminds you that great things take time, and the best results are often the result of consistent effort over the long term. Trust that your persistence is leading you exactly where you need to go, and know that success will come to those who refuse to quit. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in truth, it's one of the most powerful strengths you can embrace. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you open the door to authentic connections, deep healing, and true personal growth. It takes courage to show up as your true self, without the armor or facades we often feel pressured to wear. But when you do, you invite others to do the same, and you create an environment of trust and understanding. Being vulnerable means being honest with yourself and others about your feelings, struggles, and desires. It's about letting go of the fear of judgment and embracing the rawness of who you are. While it may feel uncomfortable at first, vulnerability allows you to live more authentically, to embrace your imperfections, and to accept that you are enough just as you are. In vulnerability, there is also strength. It's a recognition that you don't have to have it all together, that you can ask for help, and that it's okay to not have all the answers. Vulnerability invites growth because it encourages you to step out of your comfort zone, confront your fears, and learn from your experiences. It's a sign of bravery, not weakness. The courage to be vulnerable opens the door to deeper, more meaningful relationships. It allows others to see your true self, and in turn, it invites them to share their authentic selves with you. The more vulnerable you are, the more connected you become to others, and the more empowered you feel to navigate life with confidence and grace. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world. It shapes your thoughts, influences your emotions, and determines the actions you take. Whether you realize it or not, your mindset is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. Changing your mindset doesn't happen overnight. It takes consistent effort and self-awareness. The first step is recognizing where your mindset might be limiting you. Are you thinking in terms of, I can't, or this is impossible? These limiting beliefs keep you stuck in patterns of fear and self-doubt. But when you shift to thinking, I can, or this is a challenge I can overcome, you open yourself to new opportunities and growth. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is always perfect. It means acknowledging obstacles as opportunities for growth. It's about reframing negative situations and focusing on the lessons they bring. When you approach challenges with a mindset of growth, you're more likely to take proactive steps to overcome them and ultimately succeed. Mindset is a choice. You have the power to choose how you view the world and your circumstances. By actively choosing a growth-oriented, positive mindset, you'll start to see the world in a new light, filled with possibilities and opportunities for success. The pursuit of perfection often leaves us feeling inadequate and discouraged. We set standards for ourselves that are impossible to meet and then beat ourselves up when we fall short. But perfection is an illusion, and the pursuit of it is a constant source of stress. True beauty lies not in flawlessness, but in authenticity, the courage to show up as we are, imperfections and all. Perfection is often a product of comparison. We compare ourselves to others and to unrealistic standards set by society or social media. But when we release the need for perfection, we give ourselves permission to be human. We can make mistakes, learn from them, and grow. Life is about progress, not perfection. Every step forward, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. By letting go of perfection, we also free ourselves from the fear of judgment. We stop worrying about what others think and start living for ourselves. This is where true freedom and joy lie. When you embrace your imperfections, you begin to see your unique beauty, and that confidence allows you to live authentically. Remember, you are not meant to be perfect. You are meant to be real. Embrace your flaws, your mistakes, and your journey. These are the things that make you beautifully human, and they are the pieces that make your story worth telling. Life is full of distractions, and it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Many of us spend years searching for our purpose, feeling lost or uncertain about the path we should take. But purpose is not something you find. It is something you create. It's about aligning your passions, skills, and values with the world's needs. Your purpose is the intersection where your heart meets the world's greatest need, and when you discover it, life becomes more fulfilling than ever. Finding your purpose requires self-reflection and patience. It's about asking yourself deep questions. What are you passionate about? What brings you joy? What do you want to contribute to the world? The answers to these questions are the clues that will guide you toward your true calling. But remember, your purpose may not be something grand or extraordinary. It could be something simple yet profound. When you start living with purpose, you become aligned with your highest self. Every action you take, every decision you make, is infused with meaning and intention. Your purpose becomes the driving force that propels you forward, even during difficult times. It gives you a sense of direction and fulfillment that can't be found through external achievements alone. Take time to explore what truly matters to you. Your purpose is already within you. It's a matter of listening to your inner voice and aligning your life with your values. Once you discover it, you'll find that everything falls into place, and life takes on a deeper, more meaningful purpose. In a world that values speed and instant results, patience can seem like a rare virtue. Yet patience is one of the most powerful strengths you can cultivate. Trusting the process means having faith that things are unfolding exactly as they should, even when the results aren't immediate. It's understanding that true growth takes time and that success doesn't happen overnight. Patience allows you to stay calm and centered, even when faced with uncertainty or delays. It teaches you to focus on the present moment rather than constantly worrying about the future. Trusting the process means knowing that every step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your desired outcome. It also means learning to accept that not everything is within your control, and that sometimes you simply have to let things unfold naturally. When you embrace patience, you also cultivate resilience. You learn to stay the course even when challenges arise. Patience helps you remain grounded in your goals without becoming discouraged or overwhelmed. It gives you the strength to persist, even when the journey feels long and uncertain. Remember, good things take time. Trust the process and know that everything you are working toward is on its way. Patience doesn't mean passivity. It means trusting the timing of your life and knowing that each moment of waiting is preparing you for something amazing. Letting go is one of the most freeing things you can do in life. We often hold on to things, whether it's past pain, old beliefs, or unhealthy relationships, because we fear what might happen if we release them. But the act of letting go is not a loss. It is a release. It's about surrendering control and trusting that life will guide you exactly where you need to go. When you let go, you make space for new opportunities, new experiences, and new growth. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It means embracing the flow of life with openness and trust. It's allowing yourself to be carried by the current, even when it's uncertain. By letting go of the need to control every outcome, you invite the magic of the unknown into your life. You trust that life has a plan, and that plan is always for your highest good. Letting go requires courage. It means releasing attachments to people, outcomes, and expectations. It's a reminder that we can't control everything, and that sometimes the best thing we can do is simply release our grip and let life take its course. The more you surrender, the more you will experience peace and ease. Surrendering to the flow of life doesn't mean becoming passive. It means allowing yourself to trust in the process. Let go of what no longer serves you and open yourself to the infinite possibilities that await. Integrity is the foundation of a life well lived. It's about being honest with yourself and others, aligning your actions with your values, and staying true to who you are, even when it's difficult. Integrity builds trust both with others and with yourself. When you live with integrity, you create a life of authenticity, peace, and fulfillment. Living with integrity requires courage. It's about doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. It's about staying committed to your values, even when faced with challenges or temptations. Integrity is not about perfection. It's about consistency and alignment with your core beliefs. The power of integrity is that it creates a life of inner peace. When you live in alignment with your true self, you don't have to worry about pleasing others or hiding behind masks. You are free to be who you truly are, and in doing so, you create meaningful, authentic connections with those around you. When you live with integrity, you also build self-respect. You can look at yourself in the mirror and know that you are living in truth. This self-respect is the foundation of a strong, empowered life. Live true to yourself, and you'll find that everything else falls into place.